Well, this here is the view from the hotel. This is the view that we saw. You can't really see it on this, but there are snowflakes. That was what greeted us when we woke up the morning after the bit of a panic the day before. We were at the or on the way to the airport, and they said, "Oh, just get a taxi, and there will be a folder waiting for you with your instructions." So I felt a bit like James Bond, and I was happy with that. That's fine. So when we got here, our instructions were to make our way to the big church in the centre of the city. So we walked towards town once we'd realised which way up the map went. That's not a joke. So we walked in through towns, and this is the train station, the central station in Stavenger. I just thought I'd show you how different some of the trains are over here. Didn't see any moving, and we didn't take any public transport till later in the day. So because we picked up our bus passes later in the day. We were going to meet at the big church, which everybody sort of agreed was the cathedral in the centre of town. So it's just coming into view in a moment. But we were just wandering around the local park. There it is, there, right in the centre of the picture. So we met our contact, Gonzalo, there, where he said there's a concert going on. So naturally enough, we thought, oh, we fancy that. And it was a lovely organ concert, and there was a really highly decorated pulpit that was there, and you can hear maybe some of the music in the background. So once we'd had listened to lots of organ music and listened to some nice Norwegian translations of the Psalms, which were read quite well actually, because they were nice and slow and we could follow it in the booklet. We had a little wander around around Stavanger, and there were some nice different, what we call strangely coloured houses, i.e. they weren't red brick. There were some nice pastel colours and all things like that. But you'll see more of those in a little bit. And we went to meet Gonzalo and Patrick, who has been teaching us Norwegian. We did some intercultural training, which talked about lots of the outsider's experience, what it's like to be an outsider. And this here is just outside the office, and there's a huge port. And you can see the top of my finger there. There's a really large port where the cruise ships come in, and they are like huge buildings that just are in there for 2 hours. People have a wander around, don't buy anything because it's too expensive, and then disappear. So once we'd finished our intercultural training, we actually went to the pub, and we had a very expensive beer before wandering around Stavanger again, looking at some nicely coloured houses, again, place of business or whatever, and I don't know, then we made our way home on the bus. We went to the supermarket and bought a couple of things for a nice carbonara, and we all had a nice meal and had little talks to round off the first full day in Stavanger, which I think we're all finding it okay now. We know the plan for tomorrow. We're going on an island to a after-school club, so we've got to use our tickets, got to be up nice and early to get those. So I'll record my finding of that, and I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow. Bye-bye.